But yeah. Second game we're up. Let us have ourselves a quick run of Monster Train and see if I'm able to have my deck building senses in store still. Well, technically speaking, this is Monster Train 2. So we are in a bit of a different field here. But from what I've heard, Monster Train 2 is essentially Monster Train 1, but more. The forces of hell fight a last desperate battle. Emboldened by their victory, Hell's champions take the fight to heaven. New titans emerge from the outer realms to reshape heavens and hell. New champions must arise to fight them. I had no idea it was a 2. Yeah, not to be frank, I don't think that many people know that there was a Monster Train 2 that released. Which is a shame, because it really is a fun time. There we go. I imagine that was the old cinematic for it, or rather the teaser trailer. Oh, we are starting right into a run. Dominion's preservation. Heals plus by Dominion bolster their allies, attacking in large bursts to achieve victory. Sure. Let's see, what are we playing with then? Protect our pyre. It's your pyre. If it takes too much damage from the enemy attacks, your run is over. Deployment phase. Each battle begins with a deployment phase. You will draw your champion and any unit card with a blue banner on it. After the end of this turn, your enemies will invade. Summon units to defend. You can play each unit card once per battle. Right, so Fel, she's our commander. We get 1 multi-strike, 1 revenge, apply valor to all friendly units. And revenge triggers when being hit, so we want to have her in the front line. Each floor train has limited capacity. The amount of space a unit will take up is indicated by the number of pips on its card. So in that case we can probably also place a shield steward on this floor. But that's gonna be it. And then we can probably also then place a shield steward up here. Last stop. Enemies have boarded our train. Enemies enter the lowest level and move up 1 level every turn. If they reach the top, they'll attack your pyre. Let's see. Advance, apply 2 valor. Let's see, how do we actually go about this? Let's see. Valor, Valor. Pyre Gel. So now you take 2 additional damage, you're all buffed. So let's see. Place you there. Let's see, how else should we make this work? Firestarter. You'll take 8. 8 plus 4, 12 damage. Then the spear suit will also hit you for 18 damage. So you know, you're dead. Then let's see. Continue buffing up our champion. Oh wait, I have an idea. What am I thinking on? I could have made this way easier on myself. Just fire gel the healers. There's no need to make it harder than that. Final way. Defeat the boss to win the battle. His relentless ability means that combat will continue on this room until you or he is defeated. Alright, sure. We're gonna have to take a little bit of damage, because I did not do my calculations correctly, but it should be fine. Let's see, fire starter. And then there we go. That should amplify a bunch. Get destroyed. Apply 10 Valor. Let's see. Advance, apply 1 melee weakness. When lane shift, gain 1 Valor. Resolve, trigger shift. Probably Windblade. And then for our compatriots, lava armor is probably for the better. Dear streamer, I forgot to change. Yeah, no, I completely did. Oops. That's my bad. Thank you very much for reminding me. I was too occupied with my cards. So let's see. Banish banner, gonna banish units and force your units to gain new powers, or force your spells to gain new powers, or a Pyreborn banner. Usually I feel like you should focus on your main, and since our main team, we love a good monster battle game. Indeed we do. So let's begin. Merchant of Steel. Hello cat. How are you doing, cat? Well, then if you're getting dinner, you better get some for all of us. Let's see, 100 gold. Incoming damage reduced by half, upgrade unit with... probably Valor them. Yeah, that sounds good. I don't think we need to thin out our deck just yet, so... But we can make the shield steward very much a thank here. Thank you very much, cat. Let's see, our banish unit will be... Steadfast Crusader, ability Slam. Advance, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to this unit's current health and armor. Or Demonic Fledgling. Shift, gain 2 rage, strike, gain 1 valor. I'll pick you up. Knights of Entropy. Slow-moving soldiers blessed of entropy will deal heavy damage if they reach the front. Let's see, we still have a couple of more embers to spend. So I guess we can set up here as well. For the glory of the Titans. The preview number shows up the amount of damage each unit will take during next combat phase. A red X means the unit will be defeated. Gotcha. If someone unit with an active ability, click the unit to activate its ability. Ability is going cool and after a few turns of use. Gotcha. And I keep applying fire gel. That's the best thing we can do. The bird just escaped. You're an equipment card. These cards can be attached onto units inside the train. Once attached, they improve units in various ways. Only one equipment can be attached to a unit at a time. Get you soaring, get you roaring. Get the spear steward up. And then get the healer out of there. Sloven Knight applies +8 extra attack when a unit at the front of the floor. Understood. I guess I have to configure out ways to make this work better for us. One damage off. That's a pain. But he'll still be dealt with. Oh yeah. Let's see, yeah, no, she'll live to deal some damage. We'll just be banking on that mostly. Ah, that's very unfortunate. Use the game speed button top right, toggle the speed. Oh really? And I guess we can go super speed. Best we can do on that one, so let's just hope that yeah, no, I am not built for this, I feel. This might be the end. This might be the end, chat. Yeah, this is the end, chat. Well, not really, and just silently taking a lot of damage. Enchant Grant Quick. Audience on the same floor gains a bonus. Selfless Sacrifice. Consume Advance. Applied the damage to shield. I guess Cleave might be good to have. Flicker could also be good, so we're gonna be getting that. The Let's see, we can always have the Celestial Alcove. There's a 24 health. Nar Pyre should be fine, so we'll go on that track. And our mystery guest is... the Penitent Suit, an elegant name for a torture device the winged afflicted on their own. Thanks to the banished, they've been reclaimed. And now, instead of punishment, the suits have been reforged to empower those who can endure the trials. When penance is paid, absolution awaits. Which form of penance will you impose on your units? Ember Drain to summon gain 3. At the start of turn, lose 1 for every stack of Ember Drain, decreases every turn. I don't actually know if this is any good or not, but I guess we're gonna be asceticism. Oh, wait a moment. In that case, we're gonna apply frailty to this guy. Yeah, no, there we go. Big numbers up. Frailty, the acceptance of vulnerability to achieve greater power. Then let's also get ourselves our new units. Avenger sounds decent. Upgrade a spell to cost -2 and gain consume. Probably not that one. Upgrade a spell to gain spell chain. There we go. Let's have that as a big no fuck off to that card. And yeah, we can still Archeon, Scion of Savagery. Archeon draws power from the defeated of his forces become enraged at their failure. Archeon gains 2 rage on Siphon, and Siphon means trigger when an enemy unit dies on this floor, gains +2 rage. Rage is 2 attack per stack. Alright then, understood video game. Where do I actually want to place anyone else? I guess you can be up here. Archeon is the strongest boss you face yet. He moves between floors freely but can be attacked if you clear out all the other enemies on that floor. Now let's try our hand on this then. Spear Shield sounds good. Flicker. Hard glory of the setup. What type of triggers? The unit has a trigger. Triggers activate when specific events or turns phases happen. Check the tool slip to see what happens. Right then. Triggers of the combat +4 health, take 20 damage. +4 damage, take 20 damage. Gotcha. Well, best thing we can do is just apply some more pyre gel. Oh. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? I really don't fail to fall right here. Yeah, no, she'll still be standing, so it'll work. Actually, I should apply this to you, and then the blade comes down into the deck again. This unit cannot take total armor before losing health. Welcome back. What do you get yourself to have for dinner, my friend? This is gonna be it. This year's gonna suck. Actually, no, it doesn't suck. We're actually, in fact, winning. He's gonna get some extra rage. Yeah, that's how we do it. And flicker's free, so we may as well use it. Oh, he's gonna start fighting us now, it seems. Then let's start applying a bunch of flame gel on him. That's all we can do. Go for it. It actually worked out. Rice, chickpea, British chicken, and avocado on the side. Man, you sure do like your avocado, eh? I'm actually happy for you. I wish I could have avocado more often. Rare cards. Hell Furnace. When unit gains Pyrogel, it gains +3 stacks. A room spell. A room card. Superheated. Consume double the amount of Pyrogel on a unit. Heaven's Ward. Consume ascend friendly units, then advance the highest health friendly unit on the new floor. Arguably then Hell Furnace would be the better one of all these. Deal damage equal to this unit attack to enemy units twice. Has avocado has some good fat and tastes good for me. Yeah, no. The only time that I ever actually have avocado is whenever I happen to eat guacamole. Well, that's about it. Death Downside. This one seems fun. Let's see. Hell's Flame, 1 mana per turn. Your power gets 30 damage and 20 health. Draw 1 extra card each turn, or 2 per capacity on each floor. Probably more Ember would be good to have. Yeah, and that's probably the one that will bless us the most. We have entered the Celestial Forge. So, duplicate any cards except your champion, restore health. Emerge to Steel, or I'm not sure if we can get to the Great Abyss, but we may as well try it. Got guacamole over there? Yeah, no, we got some. I don't know if it's any good guacamole. The same with that whenever I've had burritos over here, I don't know if it's a good burrito, but I find them tasty enough. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Forgotten Blue, Light Forge. Gain 5 valor, gain armor equal to 1 times valor. So it's either to upgrade this or to upgrade that. Or ramp speed, or being able to move her around more freely. Let's go with Savior. An ancient forge emerges before the rail. Seated at the crucible lies a crystal, shard soul, empty and inert. A legend dictates that long ago exiles from both heaven and hell willingly sacrificed their own souls to prevent an Armageddon wrought by titans of distant past. With a powerful enough soul stored inside, this shard soul can be harnessed for its power. Do you sacrifice your champion's soul to harness its powers? No. Some sacrifices are too large to make. My current deck is all built around my champion, so that is a no-go. Let's see. Non-banner units have deployable. When a unit gains Pyre Gel, it gains +6 stacks. Yeah, pick that up. And Dante's Footstool is also good to have, so, you know, we're set. Next fight. Undergo trials with greater risks and reward. Acting the trial will make this battle more difficult, but you'll earn an extra reward if you win. I mean, hey, we're here to try stuff out, so let's activate the trial. We're just drawing one less card a turn. How bad could that be? You don't have a room card. These cards can be installed onto the floor on the train. Their gameplay effects persist until the end of battle. Only one room effect can be installed on the floor at a time. Yeah, no, I think we're set now. Let's boogie. Only true light shall burn. She'll be suffering some damage, but... Actually, no. We can make it so that she suffers only 1 people damage, that's good. Yeah. That hot dragon with the service. Oh, I'll tell you what. Currently we're playing with the banished tribe. Wait until I can show you what the other tribes can be. Reserve, your part takes 1 damage. Oh well. I am going to have to play you. Triggers when you play a spell on this floor, apply sap 2 to your units. Well, I don't want to sap, so I guess I'm just gonna have to live through that. the banished, they deserve to be around. I mean, hey, I agree with you, but... Huh. Flees from battle if not rooted or dazed. Or, you know, you can just die from the Steadfast Crusader here. But yeah, no, these angel lot deserve to be around, I do agree with you. Right, we're gaming now. Windblade. You'll take 100 damage, so that's just fine. We're gonna take 3 fire damage. Lock in, gamer, thank you. Suffering from melee weakness. So many bells. Alright, we can make this work. This guy will perish. That guy will now perish. There we are. She's armored up. Though she'll take a bit of damage. Stop with the belts. A brief respite. Maya, well, thank you. And I think I've set up as best as I can on this floor. Be judged. Right, lava armor onto you. 11 power gel, that's good. And then we just have to go and do the best that we can. Yeah, this should be fine. That should deal with all of these two, and then he'll be almost dead. That's perfect. Nice. Protect the train. Constants can only be played once per battle. Cards with consume are placed in the consume pile when played. They will not be available again until next battle. Yeah, no, I could figure that much, sure. Heroic dive. Descend and advance a friendly unit, deal damage to the front enemy. Strike. Apply 2 value to friendly units. Yeah, no, this one sounds good. Mind Cage. Resolve. Reduce cooldown by 1. Deal 20 damage to all units. Slay. Gain 10 gold. Or Soul Smelter. Siphon, gain 1 soul. Celebrate. Gain 1 golden egg for every 4 soul. I guess we'll skip this one, because I don't see the point of it, frankly. Yeah, no merchants of arms this time around. Grant silence to non-boss enemy units in the room. Combine 2 equipment cards into 1. Actually, that sounds really good. Confirm merge. Excellent. Upgrades equipment room to be drawn in the deployment phase. No need for that. we're fine enough as is already for it. Do we need to... do I want to remove anything? Remove you. One reroll. Stasis crystal. Blood-soaked arena, now that sounds fun. So which card do we want to duplicate? I think we probably want to duplicate this merch equipment. Oh no, we probably want to duplicate this spear steward so we can have two very powerful simple units. And artifacts. On deployment phase, discard any number of cards, then draw that many, or the first room card played each battle is applied to all floors. Go for it. Next battle. Relentless zealots. Their strength grows from the defeat of the others, even their own. Beware of their fierce power. A penitent prayer stone is spawned on each lord. I'm gonna say no from that one, chief. And yeah, we're heading on to Boogie. Death Dancers up and ready. Do I want a shield steward anywhere? They will clog up the deck. I can assure you as much. So let's place you there to just fill out the deck a tiny bit more. Alright then. I see your point. Zap for every spell. It's worth it to do that, because we need to start doing a bit of dancing. Another one of these. I hate all of these goddamn... I'm annoyed. I'm gonna have to suffer some damage. We're all meant for the void. So you say. Alright, we'll begin with the most obvious one then first, which is going to be cleave. We're still plus on that. So. Respite. Yeah, no, some actual respite. Thank heavens. Alright then, our bottom floor is filled to the brim with two powerful units now. Another sapper, great, just fantastic. Yeah, it's gonna be worth it. Go! I wouldn't worry about it too much. Our banish can chunk him down very well. 1 HP. 1 HP. That's smart. Die. When this unit is killed, it will run with lose 1 stack per reanimate. Ah, well, that's unfortunate. Well, the cannot really be somewhat cheeky then with this. So, you know, he will not hurt our core. That's the best thing, honestly. I fucked up! I fucked up! I fucked up so much. Punk shredder. Give me that shredder. Expensive taste. Apply avarice to 2 friendly units. When the unit with avarice deals unblockable damage, gain gold equal to stacks of avarice. Is the Katie's training self is strong? Yeah, no. Lucky that the training self is strong. Deal 3 damage to random enemies, slay increase damage by 3 permanently. We're gonna skip these. The penance has been completed. Your units emerge from the penitent suit, transformed from its pain, much like a tree growing around an obstacle or sprouting new leaves as the branches cut off. They have learned to continue on. Not all who have faced the penitent suit have emerged whole, let alone stronger. All that is left now is absolution. Yeah, no, just go for it. Be strong, my guy. Be strong, my little fellow. Probably this side. Let's heal a bit. Let's see what our random event is. In all this mystery, the rail leads you into a cavern with glowing shards broken off from a much lauded crystal. This has a small sliver of the last divinity's magic within these fragments, still brimming with power long after its death. The pyre lies aflame, hungry to take on the power of these divine shards. Which divine shard do you take for your pyre? I should have done this first. Damn, this is tempting. This is very tempting. I'm gonna say fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. You hear a terrible pyre rumble. The pyre quakes. It is done. Reroll. But now I'm too poor. Now I'm too poor. Two of these items would have been great. Oh well, alright then. Kale, Lord of the Sheriffs. Heaven's leader of the Sheriff has been manipulated by a Titan of Dominion. Now even the Heaven's workers are under the Titan's grasp. Kale and Sheriffs grants 35 health and 4 spikes to enemy units. Well, aren't you a fun one? Aren't you a fun one? Yeah, place you out. And then the rest of this will just... Unit takes 1 damage per stack at the end of turn and stacks remain across turns. Man. Man, you suck. You suck. Merge equipment. Flicker. Trample is good to have. What do you mean plus 35? What do you mean plus 35? Yeah, no, Hell Furnace down here is still better. Enter. Bells. Bells might be hated. I really have nothing to give you guys. Corruption is such a mean mechanic. Corruption is such a mean mechanic. But it's alright, we can still make this work. We can make this work, we can make this work. Yeah. I keep on telling myself that. So. Minus 22. Fight. We're currently fine, so... Yeah, no, we're currently it's fine. We're fine, we're fine. We don't have to worry. Yeah, no, you can get that on you. With love from me. Fantastic. Fantastic, even. Yeah, no, you can survive one, so we'll begin with... I probably should have fire started first. Yeah, no, probably should have fire started first. Oh well. We're still making it work. Continue on stacking. Continue on stacking. Let's see, all of them will be destroyed in that turn. So keep on adding a fire starter to this fellow. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're living. Get rocked out! Gets rocked out, Kale. Spend 50 gold, apply 50 armor to a friendly unit. Attuned explosive, what? Multiplies the effect of magic power by 5. With the amount of damage dealt and health restored by spells. All excess damage is applied to each enemy unit. Alright, I don't think we need any of these, I'll say, so we'll skip them. More capacity. Probably a Limbo Solace is better. Right. 3 more fights. We're gonna have to try to get as powerful as we can in 3 more fights. Then we need more health. No, we do not. What we need is... Merchant of Magic? Do we need Merchant of Magic? Yeah, no, Merchant of Magic, yeah. And we'll also heal up a tiny bit, so... None of these are really excellent, so reroll. So what would happen then if I give... Yeah, not eligible. I'd probably give it to Flicker then. Yeah, I don't know, it is a bit better of clearing lower health enemies. And then what else? What else? Have a cheaper Just Cause. And our options are Savior 2 or Vanguardian 2. In 15 valor, gain armor equal to valor. Tough choice. Though how we're doing now, I think that probably going into Vanguardian is for the better. More ramp. And what card do we want to copy? We want to copy Cleave. Yeah, I want to copy Cleave. The front non-boss enemy in each wave gets reanimated to... I'm not down with that. Right. Let's do our usual setup. This is where you stop, they say. But I say, nay, this is not where I stop. Actually, this is perfect. Well, not perfect, but pretty decent still. Only taking 1 damage from that. You'll pass no more gates of heaven, they claim. Do I believe them? Frankly, I do not. What's for the better here? Probably Firestarter. Yeah. I need to hope that one of my spearmen come by now. My spearmen are not here. Fuck me. This might actually just be how I perish, chat. This might actually just be how I perish. No, wait, they don't actually deal that much damage, so we're fine-ish. Call before heaven. I refuse. We cleave that. We'll place you up there. And then we're honestly fine still. Right, we've stabilized. Stabilization is the best thing we can always achieve for. Well, let's do this the sheep way then. And then 2 fire starters. I didn't think hard enough on the upper floor. That was damage I did not need to take. But he'll be fine. And as long as we remain fine-ish, it should work out for us. They keep on growing, keep on growing. Here comes the boss. Probably cleave first. Yeah, good cleave. And that's all we can do. We won't kill, but we can only hope for the best. Damn it, he's a soft fellow. How many spell shields do you have? You have 2 spell shields. Well, you're a fun guy, ain't you? I did not mean to give you +2 Valor. That was horrible. Horrible misplay. Horrible misplay. Yeah, this is the end. There was an attempt. There was truly an attempt. We almost made it. Hey, almost a success on our first round. I would say that's fairly decent. Consume advance, apply 5 valor to a friendly unit, then it attacks immediately. That sounds baller. Sky's on Crumpet. Summoning a Hymnus applies valor +5 to all friendly units. Fireborn level up, and we got the Guildmonger. Extinguish, gain 1 golden egg. The first time you summon a whelp, each turn reduce the cooldown of friendly units on all floors by 2. Oh, looks like we got some store now. Commander, the initial battalion has finished unloading the train. The reserves are awaiting your command for next assault. Very well. Send the word to the Piebone. We will depart again soon. I'll join you shortly. Yes, Commander. Angels attacking heaven. I can never imagine it would have come to this. Not too long ago, I'll let these same troops destroy hell. Charge! For heaven! For Seraph! When we invaded hell, we fought for Seraph, but now we fight for our own survival. Seraph, my brother, our leader, I followed him without question, but I saw too late the cost of my blind faith. Since the invasion failed, Seraph began to change. The taste of defeat enticed him to seek greater power from titans beyond our world. Until he got what he was looking for. The titans came to heaven and began to corrupt everything. Now they threaten our whole world. Our only hope of stopping them is to reforge the old covenant, an alliance between angels and demons. My legions of angels came to hell to fulfill a covenant we once fought to destroy, and reclaim our former home, but old grudges remain. I have to believe this alliance can work, for our own sake. Unlock more pyros to progress the story. Unlock criteria can be viewed from the departure station when starting a standard run. Yeah, no, we are really going from game to game in which we are listening to banger music. But I'd call this a transmission. We finished off Cyberpunk. We played a run of Monster Train. Just like with many other games that we have, we can always just tune this one out when we need an extra hour of runtime. But for this point, I'll say to you all, thank you all for tuning in. It was a pleasure hosting this transmission with ya. And as I will always say, thank you for tuning in yourself. No need to thank me for doing what I enjoy doing. Alright then. I am going to send you guys off to Unbreakable Doof, a fellow host of ours that you're all well familiar with. But until next time, which is in 2 days, we'll be enjoying. Be sure to enjoy yourself. Get on with your own groove, and don't also forget follow that train of your heart to to the end of heaven. Good night all, and see you around.